Gentlemen, I never thought I would see a story like this, but it's not really shocking because, this opioid plague is historic and it's the longest run drug addiction, 20 years in the history of this country. This drug addiction is actually record breaking at this point. And a medical examiner, a chief medical examiner, is throwing in the towel because he is completely overwhelmed with these drug overdose deaths. Now, he is so overwhelmed, it's driving him out of his job. So he's retiring after 17 years of being a chief medical examiner. He is leaving because of this opioid plague. This should tell you right here how bad it really truly is, ladies and gentlemen, that somebody is completely driven out of their position and they want out rather than continue on doing this work. I'm sure they're burnt out. I remember when I first started doing these articles, there were some locations in the country, and I think it was like places like West Virginia, Ohio, New Hampshire, where they had like such a high death rate. They had to bring in refrigerated trucks because they were running out of space at the coroner's office. And they also had to rent space in neighboring buildings around them to put these bodies. They just did not have the room for them. So this came out in WJLA, citing crushing workload from opioid plague. Maryland's longtime chief medical examiner quits. Wow. Wow. So don't let anybody, because Trump swore up and down that, the he's responsible for slowing down the opioid plague. No such thing. And even the experts warned him about making that kind of announcement because it was going to come back and bite him. And I was reading another article where they are in fear of another wave of this addiction. So Maryland's longtime chief medical examiner is leaving his post, citing a crushing workload as drug-related deaths increase. Trump was he was bragging just a few months ago about the drop in the opioid deaths. Not according to this medical examiner. He said it's increased. Dr. David Fowler tells the Baltimore Sun that resource challenges related to the opioid plague factored into his decision to leave his office of 17 years. Can you imagine spending that amount of time on your job, 17 years, and then at the end you're so damn overwhelmed you're ready to run the hell on out of there? The surge in opioid-related deaths strained the office of the chief medical examiner, causing it to exceed national caseload standards and risk losing a prize national accreditation. By 2017, the office average workload reached more than 325 over the national annual average of 250 autopsies. That's because they consider each death a homicide. So they do that and do an autopsy hoping to link the drugs to a drug dealer. Such a volume could cause delays, thereby straining law enforcement and families. The well regarded Fowler says he's been a squeaky wheel about such issues. He said he plans to travel with his wife and be involved in private consultations. So this man is out of there. Wow. This is definitely something new, y'all. Somebody is running the hell out of their position as a chief medical examiner because he is way too overwhelmed with dealing all of these drug overdose autopsies that he has to perform. It just go to show you this opioid plague is going strong in America. Nothing has really changed. And they have thrown all kinds of money at this addiction, trying to get it to slow down to no avail. Look at what's happening. Now, when you got medical examiners running, it's no telling how many more will follow him. But this is some deep stuff right here. It really is. I mean, this is definitely, I think, the first of its kind of article that I've come across. Now, they said most of these drug overdose deaths, most of these people die from two or more drugs in their system, and in some cases, alcohol too. So please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.